Hello and welcome to another episode of Motor Drive. Today we're discussing the evolution of BMW. The Munich-based company is one of the top manufacturers of luxury vehicles across the globe. From sports cars to SUVs to electric supercars, BMW has revolutionised the whole concept of automobiles since its inception. Excited to know how it all started? Be sure to watch till the end to find out how BMW has evolved in a century. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get started. The beginning. Formed on the 7th of March 1916, did you know that BMW was originally an aircraft engine manufacturer called Bayerische Flugzeugwerk AG? They used to manufacture aircraft engines for the First World War. In fact, their first product was a straight-six aircraft engine known as the BMW M3. However, at the end of World War I, they started producing farm equipment, motorcycle engines, household items and railway brakes. Later, in 1922, it was renamed as Bayerische Motorenwerk, BMW. Over time, it extended its manufacturing activities and started making motorcycles in 1923. Its first motorcycle was named the BMW R32. Production of automobiles. BMW became an automobile manufacturer in 1928 when it purchased Fahrzeugfabrik Eisenach. Throughout the 1930s, it expanded its spectrum to sports cars and larger luxury vehicles. The company introduced a new front axle with independent wheel suspension for both their model Dixie 315 DA4 and Wartburg DA3, but these attempts were unsuccessful due to manufacturing faults. However, in 1932, BMW introduced a four-cylinder engine, BMW 320, that became the first BMW automobile designed purely by the brand. After 1933, a wide array of improved models were made, and this continued till 1941. Postwar Rebuilding. The company shifted back its concentration to aircraft engines at the beginning of World War II. At that time, they manufactured motorcycles as a sideline business and ceased the manufacturing of automobiles. During the war, the company was heavily bombed, but it still survived by making pots, pans and bicycles. After the end of the war, it restarted producing motorcycles in 1948 and resumed manufacturing automobiles in 1952 with the launch of the BMW 501 luxury saloon. 501 luxury sedan. With the popularity of the 501 sedan, the company planned to double its sales by a price reduction of 1,000 Deutschmark. An entry-level 501B model was introduced, priced at 1,000 Deutschmarks below the 501A. Both models were upgraded by a six-cylinder engine. Motorcycles were their main business, which was at its peak in the mid-1950s. Then moved to manufacture Isetta in 1955. BMW produced around a total of 161,728 Isettas from 1958 till 1962. During this phase, BMW got influenced by Mercedes and started making sports cars like the BMW 507 and BMW 503 Roadster. All of these, however, came crashing down in 1959 when the company was on the verge of bankruptcy. The Isetta failed to reach its profit margin. 501 luxury sedans and 503 roadsters were becoming unpopular, and most importantly, more Germans were choosing to drive cars than own motorcycles. BMW 700 and New Class. By this time, BMW had launched the BMW 700, a small car with a rear-mounted 697cc engine. And in the 1960s, BMW started focusing on the Neue Class project that resulted in BMW's New Class four-door sedans. With the increasing reputation, BMW introduced luxury coupe models in 1960, a model which became the basis for the BMW O2 series. Interestingly, BMW's growth from this period can be categorised into 5 distinct generations. The first generation. The BMW E23 type launched in the 1970s with a different series. The first generation of BMW's 5 Series mid-size sedans was brought into action in 1972. Then, in 1975, the first generation of BMW 3 Series was introduced as a replacement for the 2 Series. This generation highlighted two-door coupe body styling with impressive technology for its day, with a then advanced system for checking the vital motoring functions on the car's dash computer. The second generation. This generation represents the manufacturing period between 1988 and 1994. During these years, BMW released an Urquell-Spada-designed 7 Series into the US market. When these hit the market, they became symbols for class and luxury, and informed the world what BMW was really about. A perfect update consisting of beautifully styled automobiles with a modern touch enhanced the market level of BMW and placed it closer to Mercedes-Benz level. In fact, the E32 7 Series 750i model was the first automobile to use a V12 engine. The body, style and engine of the E32 series mesmerised many across the globe, but it is considered a classic till this day. The third generation. This generation of BMW thrived in the motor market through the launch of modern and impressively styled cars. The comfort level of this series in terms of its usage and performance was far greater than its predecessors. It was the first application of a V8 engine in 25 years. In 1994, power changed hands and the control of BMW was in the hands of new owners, the Rover Group. In 1998, the E46 3 Series was introduced into the market, and this series will feature the M3 model. They are the models which utilise the strongest engine with the ability to be naturally aspirated. The fourth generation. BMW in 2000s saw the first prototype to use a 6-speed automatic transmission and the iDrive infotainment system in the E65 7 Series. A V10 engine was initially introduced into the M5 model. In 2006, the E92 3 Series was featured in the market with a turbocharged petrol engine. The fifth generation. Introduced in 2010, this generation showcased BMW's first ever hybrid power car, the F017 series, and finally established BMW as an elite brand. The BMW i8 was launched in the market in 2014 and became the pioneer car to use the first inline 3 engine of BMW. Modern powered generation cars. 2015 marks the beginning of the sixth BMW generation, and it features turbocharged engines with mind-blowing functions such as keyless ignition and electric power steering, coupled with front and back view mirrors. The Alpina B7, which remains one of the highly rated BMWs in the world today, comes with a twin turbocharged V8 engine. Thanks for watching today's video on one of the world's largest and most exciting car manufacturers. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more car content in the future. See you in the next one.